I'm Eric Fritz. I'm the second shift lead operator on the 26 unit press room. I've been doing this for basically 15 years. This paper in particular, being a 24,000 run, basically take an hour and a half. You're figuring from setup time though, once you start plating it, figure closer to 2 hours. So there's a little bit more entailed there.
How many papers per hour are you running through here?
We will run today about 20,000 papers an hour.
And the presses can run up to?
30,000 impressions or papers per hour. They're all individual units. Each one, like this, will print 1 unit or 4 pages on a standard broadsheet, which is This Week News. This will print 4 pages maximum. We've got a total of 6 of these that we run. All your ink is set manually, so your density on how heavy or light you want your ink is controlled off of the ink keys here. The more you turn them down, the higher the density gets. The less you want, you turn them up. Now we also have something called a 4-high, which we're capable of printing 4-color pictures on a straight shot all the way up. Now this setup here is also a little different too, because instead of setting everything by hand, we are setting everything off of an electronic ink key system. So everything is controlled on the console back behind us here. But you're running your 4 process colors. You're running your cyan, your magenta, your yellow, your black. These are our automatic web splicers. So during a run, we don't have to change a roll of paper out. It'll automatically fire on the run and change them over. Yeah, here's your automatic splicers. Currently we're running this roll here. When it gets down to about, I don't know if you can see my finger, but right in this area, it will fire into, it's called firing or splicing into this roll. The press will never stop. It will still run the same speed. And we'll keep running that way without wasting copies or having to shut down for a roll change. We have something under here called an angle bar. This here will actually have air blowing out of it, keeps the paper wrapping underneath of it without wrinkling the paper as it goes through, gives it the turn that we need, and it'll go up through the unit. We have our stacker here where the papers will come on. We used to have something which I'll show you on the other end called a conveyor, where we used to hand jog them and put them on pallets. Now we just have them come out here in a nice stack. We can pellet them and not have to worry about that. A very small dot down here. It's got a camera that reads that dot and it puts them into a certain location order, and it'll actually keep the paper in register when we're running rather than having to set everything manually. All of our ink on our 4-highs are set down here rather than running up and down the ladders. We can select every individual 4-high on here and the color we want.
Is that about it then?
Yeah, that should be about it.